Welcome back, everybody. So today we're just going to be doing a lot of rough lumber milling, so let's get to it. All right, guys, check this out. One of the first things that I need to do is joint a straight edge on some of these boards. Underneath this, there's a jointer that has not been used in several years. My boss actually lost part of his pointer finger on this jointer. It got covered up at that point and it hasn't been used since. It's probably super rusty, may have a taste for blood. I'm not sure. Let's get it uncovered, see if we can resurrect this thing, because I need to use it. So it works. Okay, there's our neck blank. Quilted maple, purple heart stripes. We're gonna stick some of this black veneer between the two of them. So let's get to cutting some veneer. good to me. Clamp champ. Okay, I've got these surfaced, one side jointed. This one I bought, this was an S3S, which means it's surfaced 3 sides. So it has 2 sides surfaced plus an edge jointed, so I don't have to do that work on this one. I do need to resaw these because this is going to be the top. We're going to resaw this and open it up and book match it. And then this is going to be a fretboard, but there's way too much material here for one fretboard. I can probably pull 2 guitar fretboards and maybe a bass fretboard out of this if I resaw it. Now I've measured both of these. They come out about 24 millimeter. See, Americans will use metric. So I've set my marking gauge here at about 11 millimeters. That'll give me enough to resaw it and then run them through the drum sander and thickness them to about where I want to be. Really, when we're done with the fretboard, we want to be about 6 millimeters. So that leaves me a lot to work with after roughing this out. And then the top, we're just going to get it what we can get it. We'll end up with about a 10 millimeter thick top by the time I get it resawed and drum sanded to where I want it, which should give me plenty to carve the bevel in the edge and the arm carve and everything and make it look really cool. So I'm going to run my marking gauge down these, run them through the bandsaw to resaw them. So let's get to it. Okay, there we go. We've got our neck blank milled up, quilted maple with purple heart and a little dyed veneer in between them. Looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. I think once I start carving it, this grain is really going to start to look awesome. And yeah, I'm looking forward to carving this one. I'm going to let this sit over to the side for a little while and see if it moves at all, see if it does anything strange. I don't suspect that it's going to. You know, I glued it up the right way. I think it's a quality neck. I don't think it's going to move much. So we've got that ready to go. We'll set it off to the side and we'll come back to it later. Now, we've also got our fretboard ready to go. So we'll cut a fretboard out of this, avoiding any weird spots like that. But I think it'll be great. This is going to look really good. So that'll work great with that neck we made. And then I went ahead and milled up the top. This will be our body top. So I think it'll really showcase that that burl in there, and then we'll start to see some of that flame come out. I think it's a nice piece of wood. It's going to look pretty good. So we've got all of our rough lumber milled. We're ready to start making a guitar at this point, but I'm going to let that neck sit for a little bit, see if it does anything strange, and then we'll come back to it. So make sure you subscribe so that you know when the next video is coming. Hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss it. And if you like this one, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. We'll see you guys in the next part. Thanks a lot.